Money FM 89.3, best of weekends.
Joining us now to talk more about it is Chua Chen Kok, the Deputy Director of Customer and Quality Service for the National Environment Agency. Chen Kok, welcome to the show. So happy to have you with us on Weekend Mornings.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Yes, Good to see you. Have you ever known two people that love this weather animation nearly as much as me and Neil do?
I don't think I know all the people, all the users out there, but we have almost like 900, almost close to 1 million users have downloaded the app into the devices, whether it's an iPhone or whether it's Android or tablet. So you're probably the two of my most favorite users of the app.
Thank you. I mean, and for the benefit of our
Thank
viewers...
you so much.
No, it's a pleasure. For the benefit of our viewers and listeners, maybe just give us an overview of this NEA app and the rain animation element.
Yeah. Okay, actually, the weather element is one that is most popular. So a lot of people download the app, a lot of people are accessing the weather elements. So you're able to see like what you have just mentioned, the weather over the next few hours, or even up to the next 4 days. So that is the most popular app that a lot of people are using. But I also just want to your listeners to know that there are many other information in there. For example, dengue. This is a hot topic over the last few months as well. So you're able to find out from the app, hey, where are the dengue clusters, right? So you're able to see whether your house or your mother-in-law's place dengue fall within a dengue cluster, so that you can do some prevention, so that you won't be getting the dengue, right? So that's another popular feature that a lot of people are using. So besides that, I leave it to the users to explore. Please download, and you can really play around with it.
We're talking about Chua Chen Kok, the Deputy Director of Customer and Quality Service at the National Environment Agency. And it's the myENV app, which is the one we're talking about now. You can see the tide charts if you're interested in that. Sunrise, sunset. Well, we already know kind of when the sun rises and sunsets just about every day in Singapore. That's an easy one. But the rain animation, like you said, the dengue alert, the lightning strikes, all of this stuff is quite useful. And, it does seem like the weather is pretty much the same every day, Mr. Chua. But on the other hand, there are these, little bits, little areas around town that perhaps get certain weather patterns, like micro weather systems, if you will. Is that one reason why this app could be a little bit more useful than we might think at first glance?
Actually, sometimes you hear a lot of people saying that the weather may not be so accurate and so on because you listen to it the day before. But this app, the rain, weather, the cloud movements allow you to become almost like a weatherman. You're able to see real time where the rain cloud is coming, whether is it towards you or away from you. So from there, actually you get a real time information, real time weather. So you're able to predict as accurate as maybe as a weatherman. So there's something that you have the information on hand. To make your life easier, whether you want to carry an umbrella, whether you want to keep your clothes, So you have that weather information on hand, real time.
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, Chen Kok, I have turned into Doc Brown in Back to the Future 2, where he goes into the future and he says, wait. And he looks at his watch and the rain stops just on time. I do that with my daughter. This is not a joke. I sit with my daughter on the balcony and there's no rain. There's no rain. And I say, wait, watch this, watch this, watch this. And she is so bored while I'm doing this, but watch this. And you can literally, because your app is updated constantly, right, in minutes, in real time, like it goes 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. So you can see the radar moving across. You can track in real time, as Glenn pointed out, even like little microsystems, small clouds, small gatherings of clouds. Sometimes it can be like 2-3 clouds that are just hitting my particular housing estate and streets in Sengkang. And you can even see the blue sky in the background. I mean, how do you do that, Chen Kok? How do you get it so accurate? I mean, it's literally down to the minute. How do you guys do that?
Actually, all these are the rain cloud is observed by our weather satellites out there. So we are able to see the rain cloud moving. So it's how we work with our weatherman to bring all this information down to the app so that it becomes something that the users are able to see it real time. So that's how we bring the information from the satellite up in the sky to you, so that you can consume the data and make use of the information. Of course, along the way, there are a lot of technological instruments and tools that we use to produce such rain clouds. Yeah. So that's what we did.
Yeah, you've been with the NEA for over 10 years. How have you seen the technology, the access to real-time data and information change? And is there something maybe on the horizon that's coming up, a better way that we will all be able to engage with myENV or other apps to figure out what's going on in the world around us?
That part of the weather prediction is something that my meteorological services department is working on, so as we're able to give you more precise, more accurate kind of weather information over time. Then there are many other areas that we're using. For example, dengue, we are now using gravity traps. I don't know whether you have seen those black boxes, black containers somewhere maybe in the neighborhood. That we capture, we try to know how is the mosquito population in that area. So that information today is also residing in the app. When you go to one of the cards, in the app called Aedes, because dengue is transmitted by Aedes mosquito. So you're able to go to that card and then find out whether there's increased mosquito population in your area, so that you're able to do something about it. Yeah. So that's something that we wanted to bring all the technological innovations, our information, whether it's a dengue weather, to the users.
And also, I must add, Chen Kok, PSI readings as well, which fortunately haven't been so necessary this year, which is great because there seems to be less forest fires, and certainly the wind direction is slightly different this year. But that is also an important element of your app, regular updates on the PSI readings across Singapore.
So that's something that fortunately we have not been using a lot over the last 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
But during its peak season, haze season, really a lot of people are using the app to find out what is the PSI, so that they are able to know when to go out, whether to do the Tai Chi or to do the jogging. So that is another piece of very important information that people are using, especially during the haze period. For elderly especially, those who want to go Tai Chi. So every now and then before they move out from the house, they would check our air quality index. So that's something that, the people, the users can make use of the information, can make use of the app.
Yeah, we're talking with Chua Chen Kok, the Deputy Director of Customer and Quality Service at the National Environment Agency here in Singapore. And lightning is always an important issue here in Singapore. How do you actually track those lightning strikes? I've always been interested in that, to see them. The little black lightning icon shows up right on the weather map that on the NEA app. How does that actually happen? It's very interesting.
Again, we have many such sensors around the whole island, so we are able to detect where are the lightning where are the lightning strikes. So it's more of a reporting what has happened, and then alert the users. So you're able to subscribe to the app to say that, hey, if there's a lightning strike somewhere near your area within a certain kilometer, then you'll be informed that there's a lightning strike somewhere through our sensors. So with that, you're able to better take precaution. Don't go for your soccer game or whatever if there's one just 30 kilometer or 60 kilometer away.
And Chen
so
Kok,
that's something that we bring to the users.
I just jump in here, Chen Kok. We have some responses from our listeners and viewers. Bridget C says, we love the app, especially when it rains before our walking trips, and it helps us decide if we should still make our way towards the nature trail. To which I would say, yes, I love walking in the rain, as long as there's no lightning. And Tricia Craig also says, I love the app. The lightning part, which you just mentioned, is especially helpful in knowing whether to go over to the pool or whether it will be closed under a lightning alert. See, it's not just us. There are addicts to this app across the country.
Happy to hear that.
That must please you, Chen Kok.
Yes. Very happy to hear that. Yeah.
Well, we're looking right
So
now.
please, download and use the app. Yeah.
I was going to say, looking at the map right now, if you're on Bintan, you're in a world of pain. There's lots of lightning happening from Tanjung Pinang all the way up through Bintan, the port near us, and the rain is coming our direction. So we should all take note that there is some lightning in the area, even though it's in Bintan right now. So we should be safe for a little while anyway. Want to give our thanks to Chua Chen Kok, Deputy Director of Customer and Quality Service at the NEA. Really appreciate you coming on to talk to us about the myENV app, and thank you for having that available to us, all of us who are weather geeks or just want to know whether or not we're going to get wet if we go out walking today.
Absolutely. Best app in Singapore, and some say JB and Batam. Best app.
Thank you.